this problem, let's evaluate the functions. We have f of x equals negative 3x minus 1 and g of x equals 3x squared minus 3x. For the first problem, let's find f of 4. So we're of course going to use the f function, and f of x is negative 3x minus 1. So I'm going to go negative 3 something minus 1. But instead of x, I'm going to replace it with the value that's specified by the function notation, and that value is 4. So effectively we just follow our order of operations. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12 minus 1, and negative 12 minus 1 is negative 13. Okay? Now let's try g of negative 3. This time we're going to use the g function, of course. So the g function is 3x squared minus 3x. So we will do 3 something squared minus 3 times something. But instead of x, it looks by the function notation that we're replacing the number negative 3 into the function. Okay, so we just followed the rule. Instead of placing x, we place negative 3. So now we get 3. Again, we're following order of operations here. Negative 3 squared is 9 minus 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So we get 27 minus a negative 9. Minus a negative means to add, so we're adding 9. And 27 plus 9 is 36. So the answer to this one would be 36. So now why don't you try stopping the video for a second, pausing it, and seeing if you can do the same process I just did, but with these two new functions. So assuming you gave it a shot here, f of negative 4 would be 2 times negative 4 plus 3. In other words, it would be negative 8 plus 3, and that's negative 5. And on the other hand, or for the other function, g of negative 2 should be negative 2 times negative 2 cubed minus 3, which would be negative 2. Now negative 2 cubed is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, so that's going to be a negative 8 because we have 3 negatives, minus 3. Negative 2 times negative 8 would be positive 16 minus 3, and so final answer here should be the number 13.